let's talk about, how is it living in New York? What's that like?
Living in New York is what I've always wanted to do my whole life. If there's one thing since I was, old enough to remember, there's one thing I knew is I wanted to live in New York. I'm not even kidding. I remember when I first visited New York, I was probably like 7, and I just like fell in love with it. And throughout my life, that's just like something I always knew. I was always confused about a lot of things, like what I wanted to do for work. Mostly, I was always very confused about that. My sexuality.
Ladies, let's just be honest. He's not confused about that one bit. Don't worry, I got you, Hank.
Yeah. But I was never confused about wanting to live in New York.
Yeah.
And when I graduated, I moved to Germany for some reason. I think I actually, in college, I psyched myself out a bit. In college, there was the one time I wasn't sure. So I moved to Germany. And when I came back from Germany, I had 5 months looking for work. And the one conviction I had, I remember going up to visit my grandmother who lived on the 3rd floor of my house. I remember telling her, Grandmère, there's one thing I know, and it's the only thing I know for certain, is that I want to be in New York. I told her that word for word.
What'd she say?
She said, oh, okay. Okay, Henry.
She said it like that.
No, what'd she say? Yeah, that's what I told her. I don't know what she said. I think she wanted me to be in Providence. And she always asks me every time I come home to visitors, like, well, did you make the right decision? I mean, I'd like to have you closer, but did you make the right decision being in New York? I'm like, yep, it's the best decision I've ever made. So I always wanted to be there, psych myself out a bit, and now I live there.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not like it's lived up to like the dreams I had about New York. And there was definitely times when I was younger where I romanticized living in New York, and I had this like idea of living there that was kind of magical, and like it would be this sort of almost like otherworldly place that like nowhere else in the world is like. And certainly it's like that. But I now that I live in like the reality of what New York actually is, it is the place for me. And right now I can't see myself being anywhere else.
Mm-hmm.
But it doesn't have that romantic side of it that I kind of idealized.
Just business as usual.
It's business as usual,
Yeah.
And it's like every once in a while you kind of break out of the mold and you see the skyline and you're like, wow, this is a magical, beautiful place to live.
Yeah.
Or you are just walking amongst the massive buildings, or you happen upon this small jazz club in some middle of nowhere street in Upper Manhattan, and you have a wonderful evening out of nowhere, like stuff like that. But the reality of New York is that it's very busy. People are working all the time, and it still just feels right for me.
Yeah.
So I think like whatever idea I had of why I wanted to be in New York was more than just like the romantic vision I had of it. There was something else that I knew was a good fit for me, and it has proved to just feel right for me and feel like a place that I'm going to be at for a very long time.